There's a program in Tulsa dedicated to teaching families about the contributions and sacrifices of African Americans across the U.S. It's called Black History Saturdays. Joining us now to talk more about it is the founder, Christy Williams. Thank you for joining us, Christy.
Thank you for having me.
Where did the idea come from?
Well, I've always wanted to create a place where we could learn Black history, and not just Black History Month, but where we could learn it all year long. And so when Governor Stitt signed the House Bill 1775, I said, you know what, it's time that we just, I need to make this happen. And so I did, and actually started this February 4th, 2023.
Okay.
And so we'll be starting our second year so this Saturday.
Congratulations on 1 year. It takes a lot to keep something going for a year. Congrats.
Thank you.
You launched Black History Saturdays with help from the National Geographic Society. I'm interested. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so the 2892 Miles to Go program, which is supported by the National Geographic Society, actually gave me seed money to start Black History Saturdays. And then it was the pastors, Reverend Chris Moore and Pastor Rodney Goss, who came together and gave me more money to keep it going for the year. And so that was amazing.
I'm interested, Christy. In the break, we were talking about a story. Your mom was a trailblazer here in Oklahoma. Tell me a little bit about your mom's story.
Yeah, so my mom was the first Black woman to graduate from Owasso High School in 1961. And we are also descendants of the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre. Was
that part of the inspiration for Black History Saturdays and getting that going, your mom and your family?
Well, yes, it was part of the inspiration, and particularly my dad, who passed away last year. Actually, when I first started Black History Saturdays, he helped me to kind of put it together and gave me the ideas and the structure for it, because we were always, I was raised with parents who love Black history and made sure that I learned it. And so it is time that we, have to share the love and share the wealth.
Yeah, the classes are free, divided by grade level. Do you have teachers or educators from Tulsa teaching these classes? Tell me about the teachers.
I do. I have teachers who, some were afraid. When I started Black History Saturday, some said, I don't want to risk losing my job or my certification. But then I had other teachers who said, you know what, we need to do this. And so I'm so proud of those teachers for being so courageous in helping me with this. So it was great to organize these amazing educators who spends their free time, on a Friday night planning for the Saturday. So it's great, and it's a great feeling for them. It gives them some creativity and autonomy to create some great lessons in Black history.
Because as any teacher knows, it's the preparation. Yes, you have a class on Saturday, but you have to prepare for that.
You have to prepare.
These are open for all ages. Why was that important to say, okay, we're going from young to our senior friends?
Yes, because Black history it hasn't really been taught in schools, and I always say in Memorial High School, 11th grade, I had Mr. Roundtree, my first Black history class. And when I took that class, it mattered to me how I walked into a room and how I held my head when I learned that my history didn't begin at slavery. So it's important for me to teach the young people, even starting at 4 years old, and the oldest person at Black History Saturdays is 85. And so they need to know where they came from, and it's a need. They want to learn about who they are. And so I wanted to create that space, and it's a beautiful thing to see them come together and learn it. And our curriculum is a framework of past, present, and future beyond Juneteenth. And so everyone's on the same topic, but at different levels. So imagine a family leaving together in the car, and mom says, what did you learn today in your class? Well, everyone's talking about Africa, but they're learning different things about Africa. So now it's a whole nother sharing of learning together as a family. And so that's why it was important for me to have all ages.
I think most importantly here, how can people get involved if they're watching us right now? I want to get in on this. How do they attend? How do they get involved?
Yeah, so they can go to Black History Saturdays Facebook page, and there will be a link there for them to sign up. And again, it is free. We have breakfast and lunch. It's an entire school day on a Saturday.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's easy to sign up, and we'll be taking applications all the way through Saturday.
Yeah, classes begin this Saturday. February 10th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and we'll have this interview up on our website. If you missed any of the information about how to get involved, we'll put this interview up on newson6.com. Christy, thank you for your time, and congratulations on 1 year.
Thank you so much.